Good morning everyone. In this lecture we have to see the footing introduction and the different types of footing. Myself Dr. J. Savairuban, Professor Head, Department of Civil Engineering, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. What is meant by foundation, or otherwise it is called as a footing? Foundation is an integral part of the structure which transfers the load of the superstructure to the soil. A foundation is that member which provides support for the structure and its loads. It includes soil and rock of earth crust and any special part of the structure that serves to transmit the load into the rock or soil is called foundation. Let us see the different type of foundation or footing. Footing normally divided into two. First one is a shallow foundation, another one is a deep foundation. If the depth of the footing is less than or equal to B, that is called a shallow foundation. If the depth of the foundation is greater than width of the foundation, it is called as deep foundation. Shallow foundation further classified into two. One is footing, another one is raft or mat footing. Footing further classified into spread footing, strap footing, combined footing. The spread footing is classified into isolated footing or strip or continuous footing. The combined footing normally having a two shape, one is a rectangular in shape, other one is a trapezoidal. A raft is divided into two, one is conventional, another one is a buoyancy. Whether the deep foundation is classified into deep footing, pile footing, pier footing, cash and well foundation. Okay, first we will see the spread footing. So what is spread footing? It is having a different type of cross section. It is in circular, square or rectangular, having a uniform thickness. Sometimes it is stepped or spread the load over the large area. When the spread footing is provided to support an individual column, it is also called as a isolated footing. Next one is a strap footing. It is consists of two isolated footing connected with a structural strap or lever. Here in this picture you have to see the clear vision of this one. This is on another one column. This is another column. It will connected with the strap beam. The strap connects the footing such that they behave as a one unit. The strap simply acts as a connecting beam. A strap footing is more economical than the combined footing when the soil pressure is relatively high and the distance between the two columns are large. Next one is a combined footing. It is used when the two columns are so close to each other that individual footing would overlap. A combined footing is also provided when the property line is close to one column, that a spread footing would be eccentrically loaded when kept entirely within the property line. By combining it with an interior column, the load is evenly distributed. A combined footing may be a rectangular or in trapezoidal plan. The trapezoidal footing is provided when the load on one of the column is larger than the other column. Next we will see the strip footing. The strip footing is another type of spread footing which is provided for load bearing wall. A strip footing can also be provided for a row of columns which are so closely spaced that their spread footing overlap or nearly touch each other. In such cases, it is more economical to provide strip footing than to provide a number of spread footing in one line. Next is a deep foundation or deep footing. The shallow foundation are used in case of small building or structure which carry lesser load and hence the load are dissipated to the soil mass at much lower depth. However, when we are considering a large structure which carrying heavy loads, the load are dissipated at a greater depth where usually the soil bearing capacity are quite high. One guidelines of difference between the shallow and the deep foundation is that In case of the deep footing, the depth of foundation is more than the dimension of the structure. Usually the width is considered as the dimension. Different types of deep foundation. First one is a deep footing, second is a piles, third one is a piers, fourth one is a caisson or well footing. Okay, finally classification of piles. Okay, finally the classification of piles based on the material, it is divided into four. One is timber piles, steel piles, concrete piles, composite pile. Composite pile consists of steel plus concrete. Based on the method of installation, first one is a driven pile. It is further classified into precast and cast in situ. Next is a board pile. Finally, based on the degree of disturbance, it having two types. One is large displacement pile, another one is a small displacement pile. This is all about the different types of footing. Thank you.